Hello and welcome back. I'm Redcollarwolf here to show you more What's Outside. If you don't know, this is a game I made, and What's Outside is now blown by an itch. So technically, this is the first devlog. I have recorded multiple other ones, but never actually put them up because, well, I didn't put them up, did I? Because you would have seen them by now. So it's after the first demo release version. We're after some work. I'm here. So this is the demo version you have. Oh, whoops! The demo version you have on itch right now. That kind of glitch bug has been fixed. Name of a health bug. Like in 2 weeks, probably get to see that in the cool bosses, and then or maybe I do a small little patch between then and there. I don't know. But do that, couldn't I? I was just thinking about that. Let's get a little play around with this. Hello, sirs. Learn to feed me. I went around this city. What? God, okay. Oh god, that dude's scary. Well, mainly what I have to do is just get the 2 bosses going and then it'll be ready. And then figure out anything small, which is kind of nice when I did a last stream on Sunday to figure out what's small about it. Did it for 2 hours, played for 2 hours. Wasn't actually that bad. Oh god, he went straight for me. I see him with that laser. I just fixed up the shield before I started recording this, so then we get to have some of that. Nope. Oh, I died. Oh, now the lightning one's gone. The lightning one at the current moment of this gameplay is the most OP one of power up to have. Well, there's only 2 offensive power ups. Like, I'm looking at power ups in the next update, probably the bosses. And then probably a poison power up maybe in the next one. But I want to keep it even, like you get the offensive and defensive type of abilities too. So the shield is a defensive one, and the heart's defensive one. So it gives you health. And the lightning makes the ability to go faster, and the fire is more damage. Now, I've drastically improved that so the fire is more effective, and well, it's the same speed as normal, but it's got more damage. Like that kind of stuff. And it does take a high score. It is semi-reliable. I don't know if that's because it keeps getting confused between me switching between versions, but it does do an alright job of keeping a score. But it could be just because, like I said, it's different versions, and maybe for everybody else it works fine. I don't know if that is buggy itself or not. I haven't had enough evidence to truly run into that problem. One bug I haven't went into a while is it's not sending the signals out where you die and it doesn't come with the game over. I probably just jinxed it. We're probably gonna see it. So here is the much more newer version that's soon gonna come out. Yeah, I think about 2 weeks. So you got hit effects and everything. God, I like already. This is already improved. But I'm glad I actually got it out when I did. Not really someone to download it. You can download it. I'll put that in the link in the description if you're looking at this. First devlog. Then we go back again. Oh shit, that lucky enough that didn't went full. I was running to us. I actually need to fix that, probably. See, this one's a very effective one now too. And then we got a little shield who will absorb some damage. And then we got a little boss coming up here. Look at this bad boy. I'm just glad I added the shield in, because shield feels like this could be, not shield, blocking. That the point is where it can still be more chaotic. It's a very effective way to shoot off enemies and block any bullets coming for you, so whenever you feel stuck, you just use it if you have it on available. Which is why I think we need a visual cooldown for it too. And it does use more, I might actually have it use a bit more energy. Like the energy is just a semi, oh whoops, I blew myself up. Like a semi hindrance on you. This is not meant to be like a serious into it, so you can't just go like zooming everywhere. Or the block does have its own cooldown, but you can't just go blocking or zooming everywhere. It's just meant to like make sure you don't get too wild. So go to here. Where is the block? No, this doesn't do the block, does it? No. Unless I didn't do it for the block. I should have done it for the block, I believe I did. No, I'm pretty sure I did. No, I can't remember if I did or not. Yeah, hands the shield. I might have to turn it back to 0. We could do this. Yeah, the problem is with it, I don't know if we need to have it the cooldown, because I realize sometimes with your hitboxes you do need to flash them on and off quickly. If that makes sense. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Might have to up in its lifespan too, depending on how it is. Might open it to 10. That'll probably make a bit of sense with how this was. You do have animation to play at the same time. Sometimes you actually don't get to see those animations, but like this. Have it there just in case someday we do get to see it. I keep pressing 5 every time, and it's kind of turning off my recording. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. So we do have Phantom Code hanging around here somewhere too, but I think this is good code. That's the problem. When I am calling Phantom Codes, any code that was there, but I changed it, or had to be changed. So we didn't put the background since that first demo version here. There is a background of the star where you see the background for what's outside in general, because I did put that on a separate layer because I did plan why not actually go and put it in, and then I just made it a little transparent so you still got that darkness and still see all the lights. Because I don't know if you take your look in it, but there is a lot of uses of light in there, like just light in general, so then you get to look better, because it's gonna be dark in space. Like, yeah, it's all gonna be off the lights of the ships and everything. It's all real nice. Let's see some of the bosses. So you've seen one boss there. He's probably my most developed boss. I just gotta figure out everything about him. He still doesn't follow the plan. That's gonna be one big aiming thing I'm gonna do. He can probably get away with it, because, well, he can. Probably could get away with it a little longer, but I will have to eventually address that issue. That they aren't really aiming at the player. Though every time, reason why it's annoying, because every time I go and dive down to that deep dark hole darkness, I usually end up spending most of the whole day on it, when I could have easily been a week ahead on doing these 2 bosses. Instead, I decided to spend a week on it, and I went nowhere. I got nowhere. So it was annoying. Do you want to do something fancy with a soft collider? Here we go. Just so we can attempt to use it to keep you and him away from yourself, so you don't get too close to the bugger. I mean, you really want to get really close to them, because I've tried that and it ended up killing me. Probably, no. Probably need to tell it, the player everything like that. I'll probably figure out eventually. This one's gonna be a range on 2. So this one's gonna have like homing. I was just thinking last night. I'm actually gonna be working on tomorrow. Oh no, not really. There's way classes that actually aren't in use. They're just there as a placeholder. Actually not that bad to actually have them there for visual representation of where that where is that pointing. Like, yeah. I do attempt to put it back in. I don't know. I might keep it around, see if I can put it back in again. See if this guy even. Oh, whoops, I'm hitting a wrong one. See if he even works. Open up the scene. Nope, he does not actually work properly. Fancy player. Oh, there's a lot of that kind of stuff that needs fixing by the look of it. This is kind of annoying. Where is it? It is. Oh, he doesn't actually have a player detection thing on him. That's weird. This one's got a lot of lights. See, you got your engine lights, and then you have your main light, which is what a lot of time what it would be. You got the reflected lights and everything like that. And we find our play detector. I'm glad I actually transferred this code from our No Dragon, the play detector. It's gonna be really good for homing. Like, I need it showed up to do what the animals do in Unknown Dragon, which is currently what I'm making. Have made for a while. And then we like, yeah, that'll work. You define your exploits. Let's say we're about here. So you put that on like your homing billets. I reckon homing will be a pretty interesting one. And then also being the more use in those objects around you. So then you be running into it. Running into them a bit more. A lot of UI stuff actually took a while to set up, I find. Surprisingly. I did attempt to put save settings in this game, but I don't think it actually did save settings. But you can, if you need to, like, just turn it down. Although the high and low points, and it's a very rough system. Then you can turn it down. If you turn it down, that's all you need. So now you can't even hear it. And you got music eventually, and I will put that in there just so we can turn it down. I thought that's very important to turn it down just in case you want to. But it does not save as far as I know. So we start. See, it does not save. I did attempt to get it to a moment where it does save. You do have your basic controls and everything like that. Just even that took a while. So I hope you enjoyed this first little look at Unknown Dragon. I mean, not Unknown Dragon. What's outside? Yeah, Unknown Dragon's on my mind here. I thought that would be a very interesting one to seek or look into. So you do with your highest score. Oh, hang on, I just remembered. We need to go pause menu. So all this is actually in all this UI stuff. This is its own little thing. Actually, except for time, health, stamina bar. I'm just talking about all the pause stuff or anything that comes on when it's pausing. So we go to here. We need to like move this over. This is gonna be annoying me. You know, that's a problem, isn't it? Oh, hang on. We can actually turn this over here. That's the big problem I find with this one is as far as I know, I'm pretty sure there is nothing to align it to them at all. I can see a button that's like line it to the middle. Like seriously, that's like one of the coolest features in like most things. You know, I think that's too bad now. So a lot of time I ended up actually have to do it sort of like mentally. So yeah, I mean you look closer with no idea. Yeah, you see the difference between, I'm pretty sure. I think we probably do this. Make sure we see the full zero. Bring this over. And then just bring time over slightly. Oh, that's further away. I don't know, we're gonna see how that looks perfectly. Maybe that looks a bit better. Let's have a look at that. Let's just put my mouse here so that it fires at me. It does do the one thing I wanted to do, was the fact that it forces you to move around. Oh wow, look at that. Appeared the glitch. You still get that bug once in a while, but don't know. Technically this game is still early access before you do wonder. I have not fully released it. Although Classified is fully released. And when Classified is fully released. Oh, there you go. I must have my invisibility on. So we do have some invisibility, so you can't exactly get overwhelmed with it too much. It's not meant to be something incredibly hard. Oh, that looks okay. Yeah, that looks alright. I don't mind that. That does the job. That will work. A bit better than what it was before. Yeah, hopefully I can get the homing billet actually not too smart, just dumb. As long as it's dumb, it'll be working out pretty well for you. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf, now out. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day.